What is up, YouTube? HPJ here, and yes, I know I'm making two videos. Well, some of you don't have the attention span to want to sit and listen to me talk, while some of you rather just have me go through and swoop through the video. So I'm basically going to upload two versions of the same video, one short, one long. But yeah, welcome to the HPJ Top Extra Deck Card Series, and I'm finishing it off with Link Monsters. Link Monsters first introduced back in 2017. To be more precise to the exact date, July 21st of 2017, where the Link Structure Deck, Starter Deck, Link Strike was released. And the cover monster of it was that of the ace monster of the new series, Link's Reigns, where we have Deco Talker, and Playmaker is his duelist. Now, this may not seem like your most big monster, because of course there was another monster following after it, known as Firewall Dragon. And I wanted to use Deco Talker as a process of just talking about Link monsters for a minute, and the history behind Link monsters, like I did with Synchros, Fusions, XCs. Will I do Pendulum? No. So, yeah, that's already been discussed. And for the most part, no. I just wanted to focus on the cards themselves. And if I do Pendulum, I don't even know where to start, because I don't even have many Pendulum monsters I actually like. So there's that whole explanation for it. So Link monsters look like this. They have markers on them that are arrows. Each of those arrows, when they're lit up, are corresponding to the Link rating of that monster, meaning that you need X amount of monsters to summon that monster to the extra monster zone, in which that monster will be summoned to when it's coming from the extra deck. If it's coming from the graveyard in banished and stuff like that, it will be placed on the field anywhere on the field. The reason I bring this up is because when Link's mechanic was brought up back in 2017, basically Link monsters changed the entire game. Master Rule 4, as it's known, basically was an introduction to Link monsters and how the Link mechanic worked. If you are a Link monster, you must be summoned to the Link, to the extra monster zone that was created, of course, to entice that. Link monsters can be summoned using tokens. Yes, that's right. Unless the card specifically says excluding tokens or excluding the particular cards. From there, if a monster requires monsters in total, the total must equal the Link rating of that monster, which is there on the bottom right hand side, where it says Link dash insert number there. Now, for most Link monsters, they require maybe 2 to 3, which are commonly used. Most of the boss monsters, for some archetypes, tend to be on the higher scales, between 3 and 4. There's only a handful of 5 or 6 monsters with, 5 or 6 Link arrow monsters. And yes, Link monsters do not have a defense, because, well, they don't have any defensive points. They're very offensive. They focus on offense. Now, for the time being, yes, we did have to struggle with a lot of support from Link monsters, as they didn't want the situation with Synchros to be another recurring factor, which is funny because, well, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG and OCG, especially TCG. They'll find any way they can to break it. And while, yes, Links had a very slow start, and most of us did not have really good generic support for our decks, it was definitely a long time for things in struggle. That was until April 1st of 2020, where, funny enough, during the pandemic, Konami decided we're going to just fix the ruling situation, because a month prior to, they had already announced that, yeah, we're going to be changing the mechanics for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise. We're going to give it Master Rule 4 revision, where they were revising everything about the extra deck. Because for that period of time, if you were playing the game, then you would know this. Link monsters had to be summoned to... Monsters from the extra deck had to have a Link monster present on the field in order for them to be Link summoned to the arrows that they pointed to. That's right. Fusions, Synchros, Xseeds, and Pendulum monsters that were faced up in the extra monster zone had to be summoned to the field. Extra deck had to be summoned to the field while a Link monster was pointing to an area with Link arrows, causing a major shift in imbalance in the game. Over time, yes, they did print out Link monsters with generic abilities, generic setups, and all of that to help out decks that needed the Link support. However, it definitely showed that, yeah, we're kind of killing our own stuff, and future product would be definitely dead if they did not revise the Master Rule as they did, which thankfully they did. In what a good improvement in some cases. But we also did lose some really cool hitters in the process of this happening. So I'm going to take the time right now to basically show you all 15, that's right, 15 of my favorite Link monsters in the Yu-Gi-Oh franchise. If you want the longer video, let me know and I'll post it. But until then, I'm just basically going to go through this as follows. And it's like this. Number 20, the generic attribute enhancing Link monsters. The Charmers are up next at number 19. Number 18, Union Carrier. Number 17, Haku Vibrex. Number 15, Verde Anaconda. Then, Access Code Talker for number 14. 13 is Celine, the Queen of Master Magicians. Nightmare Unicorn. IP Masquerena. and SP Little Knight. Then for the top 5, I said, yeah, so 10, okay, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 6, 4, 5, okay, sorry, I'm a little frazzled, it's life. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, there we go. Favorite Link monster of all the Link monsters is, well, for the time being, Samora the Bird is offering to you. And that's literally it, because if I make this video any longer, people are going to get angry. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want the longer video, let me know in the comment section. I got things to do, and I will be off when I feel like coming back. I don't know when, but whatever. HPJ signing out. Take care. Bye.